Hi, welcome. I'm Valerie Williams, mortgage loan officer with C2 Financial Corporation, the nation's #1 mortgage broker. I am here with friendly Ryan Stevens. Hi, Ryan. How are you?
Hello. How are you doing?
Good. He is the founder of Let's Talk Real Estate. Ryan is also a realtor. So, Ryan, I'm going to just say it. Cliche. Let's talk real estate.
Let's talk real estate.
Tell me about it. I see you're wearing the shirt.
Yep,
So let's talk about what's going on with you.
Okay, so I'm 22 years old. I've been in real estate for about 5 to 6 months, and I absolutely love it. I love working with people, and I just love the whole environment of what I do. So it's absolutely incredible.
5 to 6 months. You already have a deal in escrow.
Yeah,
I looked you up.
Yep.
You already have one in escrow in
Yeah.
5 to 6 months. Not a lot of realtors can say that.
Yeah, and we put it on the market 5 days ago. So
yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, so the way I like to do business, and the marketing strategy behind all of it is I think what's making things really roll, and the effects that are going on. So I'm really happy.
Well, what are some of the things that are different that you just talked about that your sellers can expect, that kind of like give them a little insight? Don't give them all the goods,
it's
but
all
tell
good.
them a little bit.
Well, one thing I do is I go to about 150 neighbors.
Wow.
I contact them via cell phone, and I actually door knock. So I'm going all over their neighborhood. I'm putting the signs up. I'm out there 2 or 3 hours, probably a week, just talking to the neighbors, letting them know that if you have a friend or anybody that you'd want to live, want them to live near you, have them check out the home, and I invite them to come check out the home, and maybe they want to relocate. Maybe they have a 2-story and now want a 1-story. So it's just allowing as many views, and using the social media factor as well is just huge, and especially in my generation, social media is just one giant platform that I hope always gets utilized.
Yeah, so the other thing I was thinking too is a lot of times people have this misconception that either new or young realtors are missing kind of like that experience factor. But I want to say this, I feel your energy on this stage right now. And I think that the sellers and buyers could really, they benefit from that, right? Because you're motivated, you're hungry.
Exactly.
Do you agree that that's part of like your whole persona and what you offer?
Well, yeah, again, and I love using the old school tactics with the new school tactics, and colliding those and combining those combinations is just, it's so much more powerful when you're, able to bring new opportunity, and being able to, just bring more people due to, using both of the strategies, door knocking and all these old school.
And the new mix.
Exactly, I think it's awesome.
And there is something cool about that, because even myself, I use social media platforms as much as I can, but I'm not as savvy as my 23-year-old sister.
Yeah.
So I would say that, an agent that was savvy with that and had that pull, you have probably more followers than most realtors. And whether those are all buyers or not, it's not about that, right? It's about like the share and how many people you are in front of. Door knocking is awesome, and phone calls are awesome, and those always help the people like maybe me or older generation that aren't on those social platforms. So that's good you're doing that. Yeah. And then you're driving that young crowd, or those people that wouldn't have otherwise seen that house for sale to their listing or what have you. So
one, again, the personal connection of going to somebody's door, meeting them. Again, the personal connection is much greater than any social media connection. And I think it will always be greater. So, and again, obviously, what I love about, even though it is scary at first, door knocking, bothering people, you get used to getting great feedback. And again, a lot of older people actually love seeing young people at their door working, and, wanting to make money and see that drive again. And especially older, people, they love to see the youth out there working. They love it.
Something tells me you're not that timid, though, to go knock and talk to a stranger. I don't know, something about you.
No, yeah, and I actually posted that on my story yesterday on my Realtor page, because in one of the books that I'm reading is talking about having no fear of talking to strangers, and that's completely me. So yeah, I love it.
One thing I didn't touch on yet is we talked about Let's Talk Real Estate. It's your brand.
Yep, that's trademarked.
So can you divulge a little bit about like where you're going with that in
Yeah.
2019? Like what is Let's Talk
Yeah.
Real Estate's goal and purpose?
Yeah, so what I'm going to start doing is doing podcasts and really trying to welcome people into, my sphere of influence and being able to give them knowledge. I love, young people always go, Ryan, you're killing it. How, should I get my real estate license? Yeah, go ahead. Knowledge is power. That's what I really believe to be true. So, again, I want to encourage people. I want to welcome people. That's why, Let's Talk Real Estate was something that I was like, that's welcoming, it's genuine, and it really is something that I want to continue to grow and do these podcasts so I can share knowledge and everything that I've learned so far.
Well, I am a podcast junkie,
Yep.
so I will be listening and tuning in. So any of you that are listening to podcasts, tune in to Let's Talk Real Estate.
Yep.
It's going to be with the fun, free-spirited Ryan Stevens. Thank you, Ryan, for coming. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, thank you.
Thanks for watching.
All right.